Hi, this is Donna Anderson, and I'm author of lovefraud.com. And today I'm here with Mary Ann Glynn. Mary Ann is a licensed clinical social worker and also a certified hypnotherapist with 17 years of experience. And she's going to be presenting the next Love Fraud CE program, which is called Love and Exploitation. We have two parts to the program. The first one is recognizing the exploitative relationship and its impact on the intimate partner. And the second part is overview of therapeutic strategies for partners in relationships with exploiters. So welcome, Mary Ann. I'm so glad that you're going to be participating in our program.
Thank you, Don. I'm excited to be participating in your program.
Great, wonderful. So you've told me that exploiters are often not recognized in therapeutic situations. Why is that?
Well, it's for a few reasons, Donna. First of all, there's a lot of clinical confusion. We're using the word exploiter to define some people that don't exactly fit in the different personality disorder categories, and they may overlap some. So one thing we're going to have to do is clear up the clinical confusion, because that's one of the things that is a problem. The other thing is that often the exploiter, if brought into therapy, will charm the therapist. And the therapist will often, because they might be deceitful or be lying, that they might be believed. And often that does not go well with couples. And the third thing is that therapists tend to treat a marital problem as equal, as mutual. It's two people contributing to the problem, and two people need to fix the problem. But exploiters in general are usually not capable of that, and that's another thing that's not recognized. And what can happen is that the partner client can end up being re-traumatized in the process.
Oh, boy.
Because they're not validated, and it continues with the confusion they already have when they come in.
Okay. So why is it important for therapists to understand how exploiters behave in romantic relationships?
Okay, well, that would be so that they can recognize it if someone comes to them. If a partner of one of these exploiters comes in as an individual client, they may be describing some of these behaviors, and unless the therapist has some background in it, they would not recognize the picture and not be able to help the client. And again, it will hurt the client more than it will help the client.
Okay. So also, you've developed a computer app called Mind Warrior. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how it can help people?
Yes, it's an app for a smartphone, and it helps people to mindfully connect to emotional reactions and triggers. Now, in general, that can be something. It can be a relationship trigger. It can be just an emotional reactive state that brings on a negative state. For instance, it could be something for substance, trigger for substance abuse, or a flashback or panic that have to do with more like post-traumatic stress. How this can help people in this particular situation is that, well, number one, you can work with a therapist with the app. There's a sharing feature. And mindful connection, as you'll see when we talk about it, will be something that needs to be done after being in a relationship like this. And it can also help when if the person decides to leave the relationship in, keeping no contact like you talk about all the time, and some other things that go on.
So essentially what it does is it helps people track when they're feeling vulnerable so that they can pay special attention.
It helps them to track their emotional reaction to something. And someone in a relationship like this, like we'll talk about in length, is kind of dissociated. They're little by little, they're dissociating or in denial about what's going on. So this will help them to connect to what's going on internally so that they can, number one, recognize it, learn how to take care of themselves, track it, and resource.
Okay. And so that's part of what you'll be talking about during your presentation.
Yes, that would be in part 2.
Great. Wonderful. Okay, Mary Ann, I'm thrilled that you're participating. I think this is going to be great. And you're going to be offering an awful lot of valuable information to therapists who probably don't know a whole lot about what goes on in exploitative relationships.
Probably, Donna, yeah. Because as you've found out with a lot of the people that come to Love Fraud, that's one of the biggest complaints, is that therapists don't recognize it.
Good. Okay. Well, thank you so much. And we look forward to your programs.
I look forward to being there. Thank you.
All righty. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.